Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus and this is episode 63 of our Let's Play campaign, My Megabase. And this is truly a megabase right now. Look at this complete craziness. We have trains coming in left and right as we are trying to build up our local buffer in the rocket base. What I can see here is everything. I want everything to cap out at 200,000. Even this one, even the blue circuit, which is completely bananas, but whatever. I just want this to happen, because then I have a good full storage. And you can see the issues here are plastic and solid fuel. They're the ones who are lagging behind. The rest of them, they're just gradually phasing up. And I have 4,000 robots just eagerly forcing in everything they can. And this is because I decided to start everything at once. But what's also more important and interesting is actually the fact that it is working. We have now up here, we have 10,000. That's good. And we have a little train. So what if I want this train actually to go a bit different than normal? Because I don't want a parking lot for this train. I'll just allow it to go back and forth. Which means at this point it should have interval or inactivity or time passed 90 seconds. Yeah. So when nothing comes in, which is going to happen quite rapidly, then so what I have to remember is this will just go back and forth, and therefore I must have somewhere where I get and there, and this one will be like that. Let's see if we get any. Yep, perfect. And this one will now go to rocket in. Oh, go to science. And until empty. Or inactivity or time past 90. Yep. Nothing is coming in here. Okay. Yet. Oh, there's another train. Let's just have a look at what it is. That's another iron train. Iron train is there at 181. And finally it has quieted down here. It managed to beat the incoming trains. And that should actually at this point capped. Now there will be no more demand for iron for a while. Copper as well. Well, copper is something that's a constant demand for, while iron is very low demand. This is only needed for the satellites. So this one, and let's cap it here. So I will actually make something similar to that. How would I just do 1, 2, 3, 4? Nope. It definitely has to be these ones. And this one going to be base science pack. Whee! All the way over. And let's just cap this one or copy, because it might not go into the first one. It could go into either one of them. I can't see a damn thing in here. Cool. No. That's very interesting. And by interesting, I mean I fucked up. Copy, paste. Yep, so that's empty. And now I can jump on this one back. Wow, that's... How many do I have? Okay, I don't know how many I have. Why? Come on. I forgot that. The 3,000 robots are actually busy here. That's actually quite strange. They're busy and everything should be operational now. In each of these we have... Okay, now that's also emptied, so it's put in here. Let's see how much we have. 0. Damn. And we'll jump out. How much have we requested in the meantime? Not much. Just 2,000. Ouch. We are not doing very well on these rockets, are we? It's... okay. It seems to be rocket fuel that we are missing. What seems to be the issue regarding the rocket fuel? I mean, we have enough rocket fuel to not complain. Plastic is... it's not doing as well as it could be. Neither is green circuits. Copper is doing fine. Do we see anything moving? Oh yeah, we have a few things moving. 1, 2. That is blue circuits. Wow. Oh, that's heading towards parking. That one is copper to rocket. That one is solid fuel to rocket. Always solid fuel. See, I want to do one test. Because this seems like the solid fuel. So what happens? The solid fuel goes... that was E. Yep. So it goes from the parking location here into this location, and then it goes up here, and then it goes back again to the parking location. But it doesn't, it's not until the parking location is there that it goes out. So what about if we go to solid fuel parking? This is the test. I have no idea if it's going to work. Go. That's another solid fuel coming in. I want to see if it's possible to close this station when these two are green, right? Send to train. Enable. Can I do both? Enabled if... okay. You know what? I actually don't need to go here. Enable if green is distinctly less than 2. That's another number. There. Is this enabled? I don't know. How do I see that? Is that like that's green? Green. Oh, my electricity is dying. Ah, I knew that. I had distinct feeling that it was gonna happen. What do we have here? Where are you? Oh, that one is dead. Actually, it looks like it's working. Where is my own train? There's my own train. How did... oh, right. There. I'll jump on this train. I'm gonna accept the fact that we are in trouble in terms of electricity. It's back up again, but it's not increasing fast enough. So we definitely need more, which is kind of an issue, right? I mean, I can remove all of this, and I can keep expanding this area. Oh, am I... okay. I want to see this. This might actually be a really cool feature. So that if it is... but there is a trick to it, or a caveat, and that is... if this keeps going back and forth, it will eventually run out of fuel. And sure, it doesn't use a lot of fuel, but eventually it will run out of fuel. Let's just see. Why do we have a congestion here? This one, it's always this one. I have no idea where you're going. You're going to steal it. Park. Steel to Science. Park Steel to Science. I'm gonna have to find where's Park Steel to Science. Steel to Science 1. Oh, but there is another train. What the hell are you doing? I guess this is because there are different ones. This is quite peculiar, isn't it? Whoa. Okay, where are we going? Oh, look at that. It's just going back and forth now. It skips, so it is actually working. How's this one doing? That's gone. This one is also gone. Nice. Ah, not quite. Ha. Funny. Now I'm just driving around on this one. Okay, steel to... that's actually a problem. I was supposed to have that up here. This one is called... no, this is steel to rocket. Fields of science. Fields of science. Why do I have a different... You're gonna go to placeholder then. It's really peculiar. Go. Fields of science 1, fields of science 2, but why do I only have 2 trains for that? What about you? I guess you also go to placeholder. Very strange. This is W. No. Why is that a W? Steel to science should not be a W. Oh. Steel to science should be an F. Okay, so now I know. Okay, this one seems to work, except that it's gonna run out of fuel at some point. It's gonna be a lot faster this way. Yeah, we are increasing. Green circuits are not keeping up. Plastic is barely keeping up. Wow. About, ooh, hello rocket. And how much do we have here? 1k, another 1k coming in. 35. This is the good vantage point. 41, 42. I have no idea how fast this is, because it doesn't seem particularly fast. Let's take a look. It's these guys, they're all producing, right? Oh, I know. Oh my god, I suck. Wow. Let's hurry up and get this one in here. You're dead, but you will go to rocket. Yes, please. Wow, can't believe I forgot that. I will not take another one because I am in trouble when it comes to electricity just now. Wow, that's explanation. Because it will actually generate slightly more this way. It'll also use a hell of a lot less materials. So this one should be able to keep up now. 63, that's good. This one is 73, that's also good. This one is struggling. The green circuits, where is the green circuit? Okay. It's another one of these. I wonder how much I actually have in my big base or big old base here. I have only 110. Wow. That's gonna run out very, very soon. That's actually really interesting. And that one. What is it I want? I want a few more. Can't believe I forgot this. Right, so now this will be much more effective. It'll be slightly slower. No, hold on. It'll be... How much slower will it be? What is the D2? This decreased by 5. Yeah, okay, it'll actually be slower. That's a bit strange. Launched. And then it's waiting for the next one. It takes a long time to do this. Yeah, I think I need 200 in each of these, because then it fills up a lot faster once it's done. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. What? That is a lot of noise. Sorry about that. And I'm just capping the science at this point. Okay. How is this one doing? It's still not able to get up to that. Okay. I need to work on the solid fuel, so that means I go to old solid fuel. Unfortunately, not a good place to look to go. And green circuits, let's also see, where does it get the green circuits from? It gets the green circuits from the green icon. The green icon comes from this one. And that's also where the blue circuits come from. So this one is not actually green yet. That's green. And this would becomes green at 128. This one comes green at... What is Q? Q is used for... This one is for the blue circuits, right? Yeah, blue circuits in. The blue circuits are struggling, are they? Oh yes, they are. Wow. Wow, we've really been using the blue circuits quite intensively, have we? Now, at this point, I need to make sure that there's also an alternative. For example, up here. As you can see up here, all of the heavy is going into lubricant, which is not a good idea. Because that means this is jammed because of that, and lubricant is not really being used much. So actually, I think we should do something like that might... Okay, first we cut the line here. Yes. So this one is going to be something else. That's just going to be that thing. Which means that is not relevant anymore. And it just goes into stuff like this. Then the question becomes whether it's fast enough. It will at least produce at this point. It doesn't produce like consistently. It's probably because it cannot keep up. But it is still flowing, and I could take a few more. Let's get a few more of these. Got it. And there. And I just need 1, 2. I think that's all there is to it. And that one just continues, and the next one continues in a second. There. How's this one? Is this better? Looks to be better. Not exactly. Not quite, is it? It's not exactly, it's not quite. Yep, and there. That should do it, because now I have exactly as many as I had before. Cool. So that should give me all that I need. Anything here that's blocked? Nope. I have as many as I need of my solar panels and solar power. Because this one is probably... Oh, I need to get the hell out of here. Did I go back up to rocket and figure out what the issue is at the rocket location? And yeah, rocket packs, go. But I do see the biggest issue is this one. Because only once blue circuits are satisfied, and it never is. It's never satisfied, obviously. How much do we have here? 50? It just consumes 64,000. Like this, nothing. And Q, we have to figure out where Q is for. Is Q might be... I hope it's down here. Yeah, Q is down here. And here is no problem. No demand of any kind. 136, that's fine. This one? Y is 64. Really? Really? And these are also stuck because U and A... Oh, A is fine, but U is not fine. Where's U? Copper, U. Here. It's not fine? 34, come on. Where is it? Hold on. Did it just get in there? Oh, it just got in there. All right, cool. It's just because it's consuming it too fast. And this is also a good candidate where I will be able to say, for example, the green circuits where we have parking U. Ah, see, that's shut off now. Still shut off parking. Look for a U somewhere. Switch these off. That's a U. That one. What if we say this one is only enabled when green is less than 2 set? It works, I think. That'll cut out the middleman in this. This one might be doing the same when I'm not. I think there's a problem with this, but let's figure it out. Yep. And this one as well. And green is. See, that's now enabled. Good. That one. Enabled when green is less than 2. Plastic to red. Let's also enable this one. Green less than 2. Like that. So this is enabled. Then it becomes disabled. Oh, and that becomes enabled because green to blue. Really? Green to blue? It's because the supply is not there. The demand is certainly there, but the supply is not there anymore. And that's why it enables. Then it goes back to rest. I love that. I love that so much. That is so damn cool. What about you? You are at the plastic location. You're probably also going to do the same. So when green is less than 2, that's when you're enabled. That means you're not enabled right now. Anything else that would have these kind of qualifications on them? Green to red. Yep. And I can't remember who suggested this in my what's it called? In the comment section, but thank you very much. This is a really good idea. It never seems to work, but it's worth giving it a shot. I think this one is actually a bit unique because I'm just gonna send it off even though it's not ready. I just want something. Give it to me. Because everything is jammed because we don't have green circuits up here. This is it's not quite jammed, but it's at 51,000. This one is actually working now. Wow. What do we have? Iron? Is it coming up here? No, it's not coming up here. Let's go up and take a look at our rockets. Oh, let me be just zooming in on some of these things just to see if things are working. Control unit seems fine. There's lots of spare capacity in terms of that. I cannot imagine that these will be a bottleneck. There's 10 here. This one's stuck. This one's stuck as well. Yeah, so all this production is just producing, it's just stockpiling. And that's also kind of a crazy amount to stockpile. Well, but it's total. It's gonna stop really soon. That's actually nice to see it. 191, 93, 4, 5, 6, 7, 200. And then it stops. Come on. Stop. And now all of this stops. And this one? All of that stops. Great. That means iron actually stops demanding for a while now. These ones, they're just going crazy, of course. They're all working. Yep. How about these? They're all working as well. I like that. And every single one is working. Cool. It's still that one. Okay, but the easy part is, the easiest thing in the world is just scaling this one up. Because I can just do like this. No, that's not correct. I can do like this. And just put it up here. I wonder why I have those. That seems quite unfortunate. Wow, I wonder why I have that. Must have inherited something when I did this blueprint. That's rather unfortunate because that is kind of a lot of stuff to waste. Just do it manually. And we have a rocket going. Okay. And we have... Oh, wrong one. Get that out of there. 1, 2. You think that's gonna be enough? Or do I need to... Oh my god, it's so noisy. There. So all things considered, that will speed this one up. These two are annoying because I can't see them. How are we doing here? We have only... Yeah, we'll have 2,000 more to drive over to the other location. And this is still the same, but it's going to be looking a lot better. Let's go on you for a while. And that's going to be like the victory lap over to our research station that I have at this point parked for now. Why do I have this one? 37. Totally relevant. Okay. Plastic to rocket. Other things here. Copper to green for. I think it's actually nice to see that. I'll be crafting an overall display so I can somewhere just look at what the hell's going on for everything. And here we are. It always chooses the first one, which kind of makes it a bit longer driving distance. Let's see, how many do we have now? A teeny tiny amount. No, none. Still none. Wow. Because everything is being consumed up here. These have 2,000 requirements, so obviously they are going to consume everything. Anyway, it's time for me to wrap up. I hope you have appreciated this episode as we are continuing to fine-tune at this point and continue to work on the base. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode. Cheers.